stay down, down. I'm just stuck here in a dream. Back at the bottom of the ocean. I'm at the bottom of the sea. I'll stay down, down. I'm just stuck here in a dream. I'm at the bottom of the sea. I'll stay down, down. I'm just stuck here in a dream.
There are many simple things in the world. Shovels. They are all different. Gardening shovel. Unloading shovel. Children's shovel. But there is also a different shovel. We use it when we come to the position. In short time, it helps us dig a trench which saves us from bullets. If a tank will pass over the trench, there is a high probability that it will not cause any harm to the soldier. We dig in the ground, deeper, and then connect the trenches with our friends to the left. In just a few hours, trenches are all connected. When we do not have an axe, we can use a shovel to cut a loaf of bread. A soldier uses a shovel as a paddle, crossing the wide river under enemy fire. If we run out of ammunition, we will use a shovel again, and then we'll move on. And when we get the order to stop, we'll take a shovel again and build around us an impregnable fortress. This fortress is defended by the army of Ukraine, our army.
Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Do you ever have one of those moments where you think, how the hell did I get here? Jeez, what happened to me? I was ruling the galaxy, had a cherry new battle station. I mean, this place had an omelet bar, a straight-up omelet bar. And now look, my former interns tossing me down a bottomless freaking pit. You know, come to think of it, my whole life has been a series of what the moments. That was my out.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I looked my woman in the eye sockets. I told her straight out. I just said it, man. I said it. I said, bitch, I'm the man of the house.
Yeah, you said bitch, though. You called your wife a bitch.
Yeah.
This is a public service announcement from C.T. Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker.
Let's roll.
Broadcasting live. Oh man, how are you guys and gals doing tonight? How are you all doing? Ah, man, what a busy day. I appreciate all you. Gotta appreciate the love I'm getting tonight. Oh man. Somebody sent me something that was pretty interesting. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Hang on. Let me. There's some mics here, and this is some of the hair. And I'm gonna do a screen cap. I'm sorry, man. I got a window cap this shit. You know how in Black Hawk Down, there's that code when it says Irene, Irene, and everyone's like, fucking Irene. I got one, Cornelia, fucking Cornelia. So that's a code. Sorry. Just decided to fit that in. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Oh, I'll be darned. Shucky darn and slap them chickens. Oops, I'm sorry. That's the wrong one. Let me go back there to look at this. Oh shit! Oh, god damn, guys, I'm getting overwhelmed. Oh, getting overwhelmed, guys. Hang on, let me change this stuff right quick up so I can get the window cap in there right. This is pretty cool. Oh shit! Yeah. I'm sorry. Hang on. I'm just watching this right quick. Ex-wife's name? Which one? Which ex-wife are we talking about? Some codes are Patrick are just preferred to not be coded in there. There you go. How about that? Anyways, let's see. Let's see what do we have here. So welcome to WTF Nation Radio's Monday edition. I gotta see what we got here. Oh man, what do we have? Wrong screen. No, it wasn't Pornhub. It was the actual Winamp list. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Oh my God. So you guys know I went to Grunstyle, right? And hung out with them and shot the shit. And shot the breeze with them. Today is the release of some of the video that I had done, and well shit, I'll let you guys see it together. It's just released right now. That's what I'm talking about. JD, Tim Jensen, and the crew over at Grunstyle, the creative guys. Oh man, I'm impressed. Let's just go ahead and watch it. Go ahead and turn the stuff up, and let's see what we got here. Let's see.
My name is Kenneth Ramos, and I am a retired Army Sergeant Major. I retired from the Psychological Operations Regiment in 2018. How did I get with WTF Moments? I was still in. I was a first sergeant at the time. I saw a soldier mowing the lawn in his dress uniform. To me, the way I see it, it gave me a reaction to where it was degrading him and degrading the uniform. U.S. Army WTF Moments is a page that has taken a unique look at how we do media. We pretty much are the filter, the voice of the soldier, the veteran, as a matter of fact. For every post that you see, there's posts that you don't see that are being worked with the community, with the veteran community, or with the unit, or with the soldier. They provide us with information and issues that the admin team negotiates. And of course, WTF Moments, some things, that's what it's called, WTF.
Hell yeah, man. WTF, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, good deal. That's sweet. Shout out to Grunstyle. Thank you so much for all the love. That's a lot of CGI y'all did there, JT. I mean, I thought I had a bigger gut than that, but you guys did a lot of work. I'm pretty sure Tim and the Grunstyle gang used a lot of CGI. They probably worked with ILM to minimize the gutness that I have. That was pretty cool. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate it. So, my ex-wife Karen, man, I have enough, bro. I got more. I don't want to say owned. That's kind of fucked up. I have more ex-spouses than I had Harleys. I mean, that's a lot. At any rate, so welcome to the Monday edition. I just got that in just now, and so again, shout out to whoop whoop to the Grunstyle peeps, to specifically JD and Tim Jensen. Tim for inviting me out. I'm gonna be on American Grit, and it's a pretty good fucking podcast. It's gonna be a good one. Kind of spicy. I think we went on for almost 2.5 hours just blabbing, and then we did the minutes of stuff, and then I shot some content with them too. That was pretty fun. So again, thanks guys over at Grunstyle for the assist. And everyone's like, Grunstyle? Is WTF Moments working with Grunstyle now? Look, I got to say this. Back in the day, before when all the vet things started to happen, when people were ranting in their cars or trucks, I swear my mic is I'm gonna throw this motherfucker across the room. We had all your exes live in Texas. Actually, you're quite right. All my exes do live in Texas. I think for one of them was done out of another state. So yes, I do have lots of exes in Texas. What was I saying? You guys threw me off. Everyone's asking me, why are you guys working with Grunstyle? Well, look, back in the day, if you were to turn back the clock when WTF Moments first started, and that's one thing that I should have talked about in the minutes of service. We used to all get along. We used to always shoot the shit and all that. Grunstyle, Black Rifle Coffee, some notable vetpreneurs that came online that were just starting out, came out to shoot the shit with us on WTF Nation Radio and WTF Moments. We all kind of launched each other to include. I mean, we even had when they had Nick Palmachano and the guys, Matt Bass and all that. All those days, those days back in the day where we all just got along. And Tim and you guys are noticing that we're doing a lot more different posts now. Everyone's crying about, you guys post too many re-enlistments. Okay, you guys were just bitching about how the Army's fucked up and how the Army needs to, we don't show enough re-enlistments. There's no proof that soldiers are re-enlisting. Well, guess what? Soldiers are re-enlisting. We have our shout-out days that, we praise soldiers. The Grunstyle Foundation also has the Triangular Compass, and they've been working on a different holistic approach to behavioral health. So I'm just going to say right now that that the outlook at some of the stuff, look, if you want to be part of the problem, then go away. If you want to be part of the solution to assist veterans in their needs, to get them their benefits that they're required, to lobby in Congress for the PACT Act, or lobby in Congress for post-traumatic stress and testing in different types of post-service, of course, holistic health solutions, I think you need to shut up. I think you need to just kind of like join the crew. I don't want to sound like that Marine on Full Metal, that Marine Colonel. Well, why don't you come up with a big team for the win or something like that? You think there's some sort of sick joke? Hey, freaking, I don't know, be part of the team. I don't get it. the divisiveness between the veteran community and their specific brands and all that stuff. I just got decided it's like, fuck this. Me and Tim had talked before, and so again, look forward to more joint / collaborative efforts with Grunstyle and some other groups too that we're going to be working with. So there you go. So thank God. Again, shout out to Tim, shout out to JD, man, putting up with me and all that other stuff. And again, shout out to the Grunstyle media team for CGI my gut. Smaller than what it is. It's pretty fucking cool. I was like, oh my God, they say the camera adds 5 to 15 pounds, and I was afraid of looking like a whale, looking like Killer Rail on there. That triangular compass is the one that LT's used. No. It was posted. Yeah, okay, I get it. It was posted on the main page, time on the article slot. So at any rate. So I'm going to say right now, we are also, exactly that. Grunstyle got so much hate with but it wasn't Grunstyle's fault. It wasn't Grunstyle's fault at all. So, hey, real quick. So don't forget, 4th of July, U.S. Army WTF Moments, Haircuts for Heroes. On the 4th of July, I will be there. I will be there with Haircuts for Heroes. Actually, the event is called Haircuts for Heroes. I will be there with, they're going to have bands, food taco trucks, and piercings and tattoos. If you go on to the Haircuts for Hero registration page, you can see that you can get a free haircut. Active duty veteran, law enforcement, first responder, retired. You too can get a free haircut in honor of that. There's going to be some bands, and this is actually for a great cause. It's not just us, but a bunch of guys hanging out and goofing off and making a bunch of noise. This is actually for a great cause, for the honor flight of Southern Colorado. So it's a good cause. Also, Steve, man, you bros are in the chats. My bros, man. Man, I got to tell you what, the bros, some new friends that I've made, there will be merch. There will be U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation merch, from the dudes. Hang on, let me post this up right here. Let me grab this line. Let me grab this pic and some of this pic. Let me grab that. I got to grab the images, man, because I got to slinging. Bro, we're going to be slinging so hard. Yeah. Chops Customs. We're going to be exclusive U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio merch. We'll actually be joined together. We have our little tents and everything set up. And we will have the merch, baby. So make sure you check them out. They're tagged on the post, but you will see these fine gentlemen. Chops Customs is going to be throwing out some awesome merch, and U.S. Army WTF Moments regalia, WTF Nation Radio regalia, and of course with Haircuts for Heroes. This is going to be a fun event. I'm excited, man. So make sure, like I said, look on the post right now that we have on Facebook on U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio, and also for some lucky fans out there, you might be getting a WTF Nation top fan. WTF Moments top fan tab. You never know, to sing on that, sling this stuff. So yeah, I'm excited. So Chop Customs, Haircuts for Heroes. Again, you guys, I am honored to show up and represent the WTF Nation and to hang out with you guys to shoot the shit. And then we'll be, I guess that's it. Did I cover all the guys? Did I cover all the freaking the discussions and stuff like that? I just want to give a big shout out to Gerald for giving me the opportunity to come out and shoot the breeze. Again, this was a chance opportunity, and this is again us coming back into the fold, doing live events again, and I am excited as hell. It's actually done by Neon's Salon and Barbershop. So it is in Colorado Springs, and I don't want to get the address wrong. 6130 Barnes Road, Suite 104, Colorado Springs. As a matter of fact, yeah, exactly. Gerald, you are the man, and I gotta give you the love. Once I'm done with this broadcast, or when I go on a break, I'll tag the shop too. So Neon's, there you go. Neon Salon and Barbershop. They're the guys that are putting all this stuff together. So I am excited. Will Baby Ice be attending this event? No, he will be not, because Baby Ice likes to attend events, hangs out for a little bit, and says, okay, I'm bored, and then wants to take off and will walk away. So I will be there solo. I will be there by myself. But like I said, we got a couple chairs, got a couple tents set up, and then we'll be right there in the middle of everything. Again, I'm excited hanging out with the Fort Carson community. I think some members of some Fort Carson units are going to come out and do some meet and greets with us. We have some, special operations charities that are going to be coming out. We're going to be doing a meet and greet. It's going to be fun. The way this is coming together, it's just by happenstance, but it's all coming together smoothly. So I am fucking pumped. I can't wait to see it. So again, Neon's salon and barbershop, and of course Chops Custom for the Haircuts for Heroes event. Ice unchaperoned. That's right, baby. I'm gonna be unchaperoned. That's right. Yep. Oh, they're gonna have tattoo places too. Guys to get piercings and tats. So I might get a tat. Who knows? You never know. So it's gonna be fun. So I think that was it. I think about 20 minutes of ads and sponsors and events. Make sure you share, like, and follow Neon's, Chops Customs, and also the Haircuts for Heroes. Like I said, sign up, get interested, get ready to do this stuff. I'll be there, hanging out. It'll be fun. I can't wait. Can I just tell you guys I like hanging out with the WCF Nation? So, again, shout out to Gerald for inviting us, and the boys over at Chops Customs for getting ready to do this, slinging the merch. I can't wait. They got koozies, they got badges that they have. Bro, this is going to be fire. This is going to be, matter of fact, let me see right, hang on. Let me grab some of this right here. What do you hear? What do you say? Let me see. Let me get some pictures, because I am still getting text messages and DMs as we speak. We were passing around ideas for merch and stuff, and look at this right here. Look at that koozie, baby. Whoop whoop. Look at that WTF Nation koozies. Let's see what else we got. I think that's it. Yeah, I think we got some more stuff here. Let me double check some of the what other stuff, man. Oh, we got stinking badges. Here we go. We ain't got no stinking badges. There we go. Somebody was asking for an ice badge earlier, so I would just, maybe that individual will get an ice badge. But yeah, I'm excited, man. These are the bros right here, man. I'm excited. We're going to be, dude, this is going to be fun. I cannot wait. All right, let's check out Colorado. You see Colorado Springs. Whose leg does a guy need to get a hump around to get one of those tabs? Oh, you got to show up. You got to show up to get some of the, you're talking about the top fan tab? Yeah, you got to show up. And I'll pit for you. I mean, me and you hang out anyways. We talk, so I might just, I'll mail you one or something like that. Let's see. Weather, go to weather app, Colorado Springs. Let's see. Weather Colorado Springs currently is 79 degrees. Make sure you drink water. And Thursday is the high is supposed to be 75. With probably the mountain breeze coming from the front range. So I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. So anywho, there it is. Again, we'll more likely be posting more shares and more pics of the event with some WTF Nation swaggage. I'm excited, man. I can't wait. My idea of WTF prophylactics no. I'm sorry. The boys at Chops didn't want to do that for some reason. Something about lasers and poking condoms or something like that doesn't really work. So, at any rate, so let's continue with the Monday edition. Sorry. So big decisions made by SCOTUS, the Supreme Court of the U.S. Holy crap! Am I bringing illegal fireworks? Now, actually, I'm glad you mentioned that, because the venue is going to be held across the street from an area that's going to be having a fireworks show. The event's going to start at 1400 Mountain Time, 1400 local. And so that is going to be, I'm excited. A fireworks display, and please launch all explosives. And there's going to be some food, concerts, and then I think towards the end, like around almost 9 o'clock, that's when the fireworks display is going to happen. So again, 2 o'clock, Colorado Springs. So check it. The next thing, okay, we're going to talk about we're going to talk about the SCOTUS decision now. So apparently, the SCOTUS, the Supreme Court of the U.S., has decided to post their decision, and in that decision, they said specifically, and I'm going to pull up the decision right here. There we go. In a constitutional structure of separation of powers, the nature of the presidential power entitles a former president to absolute immunity from criminal prosecution. Say that again. From criminal prosecution for actions within his conclusive and preclusive constitutional authority. He is entitled to at least presumptive immunity from prosecution for all of his official acts. There is no immunity for unofficial acts. Bruh. This has everybody in a spin right now. This has everyone freaking the hell out. And I'm going to tell you what, you guys better be careful what you post on social media when it comes for the president. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, exactly. David, that SEAL Team 6 comment, bro. You guys don't know that I'm on Twitter. I mean, you guys do know I'm on Twitter because I always upset people on Twitter. Let me just show you some of the freaking... Don't forget the giveaway. Oh, shit. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, CQ. My bad, dude. So you guys know about the giveaway alert that we're doing? Real quick. I'm sorry. Real quick. And I'll drop that in the post. You have to have an X account, and I'll put that stuff in the chat so you can see that. The X. There we go. Bam. So here we go. Don't forget we're doing a partnership with the guys that do all the swaggage as well. This is HP. This is Hit Parade Collect, and they're going to be doing drop boxes, loot boxes, and all that. And it's going to be like this tweet, retweet, follow, Pop Culture Warrior and Hit Parade. Dude, they're going to do some good stuff. Look at that, some loot right here. Bam. Let me put this up there. There you go. Look at that. Look at that Star Wars stuff. What's up with that Star Wars shit? Holy crap. So again, open to U.S. residents only. Ends July 2nd at 11:59. So let me go back to the posts that everyone's been posting on social media. If you guys want to know what your commanders are saying that are afraid to tell you in front of formation, follow Twitter because then they'll really tell you how they feel. Let me show this. Let me show this right here. Let me get this one up here. And of course, there'll be, believe it or not, some of the shit posts that I've been doing today has a lot to do with some of the stories we're talking about. So why not? All right. So real quick, here's something that I posted in the style of moi, because that's how I post. For you guys that don't know, my Twitter account is @theIOGuy, which is I am the grand animal of propaganda. There you go. There's some stories behind my names there and my stuff right there. So I posted today that just seeing leftists and other comment, subtweeter making open jokes about assassinating a former president, someone who is under active protection by a federal law enforcement agency, an agency who has a large database of citizens who may not have broken any laws, but have shown they're a potential threat. Maybe they won't like being on those databases. Bro, be careful what you post. If you're a soldier serving active duty and this is the time where you're starting to post some shit like that, whew, Lord have mercy. For example, here's a meme that a friend of mine, Sam Rogers, posted right here. Favorite talking head says Biden can kill Trump. And this is, mind you, I'm quoting, quote, new DOD reg about extremist content is good. Terminally online reserve officers. do what you will with that. Do what you will with that. What was the other one here? There was another post in here that made me laugh. Oh yeah, the SEAL Team 6 comment. Everyone's talking about now you can do this to do that. I don't like saying this online because I don't want to get zucked. I don't want to get zucked at all because this is pretty like I said, the guys throwing up the spice. This is posting some of the stuff right here. Maybe you shouldn't do it because you'll get in trouble. I'm just looking out for you. But my biggest thing is that I'm seeing liberals now acting kind of odd. I'm seeing liberals acting like they're acting like what they would say MAGAs would do, or ultra white wings. Sorry, my English is all jacked up. Ultra right. All the stuff that you see that they're posting on Twitter is what you're seeing, what they are accusing individuals of doing. So I even said I never thought I'd see the libs on the timeline like this. What kind of American are you? And then I said, what kind of American are you? Latino or Latinx or Latinx? Like Latin cross, lacrosse, whatever. So again, I'm just saying, be careful what you post. I really find it funny that everyone's losing their shit about this decision. And even the president came out and spoke today, and it seemed like it was I don't know, it seemed like a freaking, it literally seemed like it was a campaign speech. Trump is gonna do this and Trump's gonna do that. A couple friends of mine posted some of their stuff, and of course, you know me, ever the memer. There's quote unquote, there's nothing defining what an official act is, unquote. And here's me. Americans called extremists for making memes. First time. And this was a retweet from one of my boys here. Reddit post from Chesty Puller, Chesty Puller's Ghost at Chesty Puller GST on the X app. So again, man, I'm just saying, I'm just saying, be careful what you post. If the feds come knocking at your door and you're gonna get a visit because you posted something in anger, I don't know, drink a couple boxes of wine, discuss it with your group therapy session or something like that. Because I'm telling you, if you're willing to throw away your life over some posts that maybe you shouldn't be posting, then maybe you shouldn't be posting. So there you go. Oh man, there was another one here that I posted here. Oh, I got caught up in a bunch of other memes too about Steve Slayton. We're going to talk about it in a minute. Where's the other one at? There was another one that was fun that made me roll. Which one is it? Oh, yeah, there we go. That's the one I was looking at. So, the Reddit post that he's talking about is this one right here. I'm half parakeet, half. There we go. Here it is. Let me. There we go. There we go. So here's the thing. What's funny? Am I a Democrat? What does that have to do with that, Musa? Look, man, shit posting and making threats, on social media, whether the president is a Democrat or Republican, doesn't freaking matter. Oh, hang on. I might as well just go ahead and get in there. Anyway, so let's real quick. Let's look at this Reddit post. I laugh at this Reddit post because I'm looking at it like, there's no defining what an official act is. Let's throw some official letterhead and the president can literally do anything. This is a dictatorship. They just installed a dictator. What are you trying to say? Are you saying that this president is a dictator? Or do you fear a victory of Trump, and that's the dictator you're talking about? I think individuals need to just stay off the web right now. I really do. And if you're posting some shit posts and you're leaving them up, I think you clearly need to seek counsel, probably psychiatric or a legal counsel, and some of the stuff that you're posting, because you're really coming off unhinged. Again, I just think it's funny. I'm laughing my ass off. Okay, so let's talk about Steve Slayton. Let's talk about Steve Slayton. More stolen valor. And more stuff has broke. I don't want to say broke, but more stuff has come out of the quest of Steve Slayton and his stolen valor. Him being a supposed helicopter gunner, pilot, co-pilot, and special forces extraordinaire as a buck sergeant. And he has endorsements from several groups, or I should say groups, but several individuals in Arizona, which is kind of odd. Yours truly has even been blocked by Wendy Rogers. She was the one that endorses him. And, I was just cruising around, looking at the webs. I got an interesting DM. And there you go. Wendy Rogers said, I endorse by President Trump. I endorse Steve Slayton, our America First conservative. Blah, 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 blah. Re-elect Wendy Rogers. Vote for Steve Slayton to secure our borders. Rah, 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 rah. And secure our elections and protect our gun rights. Blah, blah, blah. We will protect our parental rights. Protect women's sports and stand with law enforcement and veterans. There you go. That's what she said. So let's kind of go hear what he's got going on. So you're a trusted veteran team out here to restore Arizona and put America first. There you go. Now, the reason why I'm putting this up right here, the reason why I'm putting it up here, the reason why I'm putting it up here is because the Republican primary is on July 30th. Now, normally we don't stump for anybody on line. Everyone has their own specific political affiliations in the WTF Nation. But for this right here, I'm just saying, if you're willing to vote for a guy and a gal, if you're willing to vote for a guy and a gal that likes to, I don't know, like I said, Steve Slayton, a complete 100% total veteran fraud, and you're going to have Wendy Rogers, you're looking at her and she's endorsing him. I'm just saying. Just kind of hard for you as a member of the GOP to talk about rule of law and talk about how the other side, the other party, the Democrats, are flexing the law or saying whatever and accuse them of what you want, and how corrupt they are. You're looking at yourselves in the mirror. You know that, right? You're really looking at yourselves in the mirror by re-electing Senator Wendy Rogers and elect Steve Slayton when she's actually advocating for this. Now, over the weekend, I posted on the X app my little tirade, the little tirade that, you know, you guys, I mean, if you guys want to see it, you can check it out. But it was only posted on the X app. But basically what it was is that, you know, everyone's talking about how he has his records, DD-214. DD-214 needs to be, you know, blah, 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 blah. He's provided one. He's got one that's got him doing super secret missions, being in Vietnam when he wasn't supposed to be, yada, 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 yada. But I was talking about also how the fact that there was no flight records at all. Like, where's his flight records? I know individuals who pull crew status or jump status or whatever, they have their own flight records. And that is according to AR 95-1. That form is done on a 759. In that folder, the individual flight records has medical, has orders and stuff like that. That has specific to his duties and his ratings. So if he has that badge that's got a star on it, a basic aircrew member badge, or a senior or master aircrew member badge, then that would be in his records as well. Well, there's some misinformation and disinformation out there going about how his records are being illegally obtained. His records being illegally obtained. I'm gonna tell you what, guys. The FOIA process is pretty solid. There's no such thing as accessing your DD-214. You don't need a veteran's permission to pull a DD-214. No matter how much you want to throw this out, no matter how much you want to say, oh, you can't get it from a living veteran, you can't get this. There's no such thing here. If a FOIA, which is anyone that files an SF-180 by mail or electronically to the NPRC or other branches of government to access OMPF's, official military personnel files, and other documents, there's nothing illegal about how Steve Slayton's DD-214 and his OMPF was accessed. Now, our friend Anthony Anderson at Stolen Valor was the one that was doing all the hard work, Molly, over at the Mountain Daily Star. Hey, I'm telling you what, they did the Lord's work. And did I just invoke some religion there? Oh man, I shouldn't say. Even the Chris Tanto Peranto posted on his podcast as well with Ian Scotto on the Battle Line podcast. They even called him out. They're like, dude, what's up with this shit? I'm not done with you either, Troy Nails. You got some other stuff going on. And so let me show an example of what the documents look like for requests to military records. Now, mind you, again, anybody could do this. Stolen Valor is just doing what anybody else can get when it comes to a FOIA. So I'm going to say again, and I'm quoting and adding some a little of my dialogue too with Stolen Valor's Anthony Anderson's account. No one accessed Steve's DD-214 illegally. The individual that's been posting saying that you can't get this, it's illegal to get, is factually incorrect. The FOIA gives anyone that files an SF-180 by mail or electronically and other branches of government access to the OMPFs and other documents. There's nothing illegal on how Steve Slayton's Slatons. I don't know. I got to get his name right. I don't like when people say Ramos and my last name's Ramos. DD214 and how and his own PF was accessed. A little bit of research would have told him this. And even Anthony dropped a completed document that's got the SF-180 done correctly for a FOIA request. And generally, I'll be honest with you. I even said this before. Hey, I get it. If there are some events that you may have forgotten, or hey, there's a detail of an event you did or something like that, just cop up to it, dude. I get it. So this pertains also. This also pertains to the entire OMPF, not just the DD-214 Privacy Act and medical and classified information. Are the only exceptions. So, where are his orders then? Where are his orders of putting him on flight status? Here we go. And here's what, according to a FOIA request of what Steve Slayton's DD-214 has. So, let me say, June 29th, 1973 to June 28th, 1976. That was it. That was his time. 68 was a long time ago. Let's see. Final rank was Sergeant. Military education. He was an AH-1 Golf helicopter repairman. He's only got the National Defense Service Medal. The Armed Forces Expeditionary Bureau for Korea. And nothing else found on record. That's it. He's separated at Fort Hood. Okay, we see that. He entered in Fort Ord. There you go. That's it. There you go. That's really all that's left. I don't know what else to say, man. If you're, like I said, if you're part of the Arizona GOP or you are a voter in Arizona, I can't believe. Don't get duped by this. There's something big. There's more tinfoil stuff going on here. Like I said, I don't want to sound like Alex Jones. And say, there's got to be more. Something is happening here. There's got to be more. There's got to be more. There's got to be some reason why. And that's not when I had Jack Dona here as a guest a couple weeks ago for Sergeant's time. Why would they be hiding? Why are they flexing this guy up? Why is this guy right here wanting to the frogs, man? It's the gay frogs. I hate PSYOP guys, but look at the gay frogs. So the guy got trolled for posting helicopter pilot stuff and all this other shit. He still has the pilot decal on his things. Hang on, let me see. Updated photos, trucks a day taken in front. Yep. Okay, there we go. So originally, he had this AH-1 Golf Cobra pilot. Dude, like, what's up? He still has it on. He's got all the trumping things on there too. Let's see. He still has it on there. Let's check. Let's see if he's still got it on there. It's an updated pic of the vehicle. There you go. He's got all the MAGA stuff on there. Nope, still there. Taken in front of the front of the Trump store, and still has the pilot decal. Although he claims those were the only stickers that were available, because that's why he bought them. I mean, doesn't he have like, "Hey, vote for me" or something like that, or exactly that? Trumpinator. I can't believe he's this is fucking Trumpinator. Sorry, I'm. Oh my God. Viceroy, get this fucking cringe out of my sight. He ain't gonna take it off. I'm gonna tell you what. Hey, Steve, just take that shit off, man. Take that shit off and say blame dementia or blame something. But you're rocking this stuff just too dude. You're just not. It's not gonna end well for you. It is not gonna end well for you. I'm even thinking about taking a trip down to Arizona to hang out with some of the individuals of the Arizona GOP, hanging out with the, hanging out with Mountain Daily Star, hanging out with them, hanging out with Molly. So I'm just saying, man, They even have the local media down there that is stating that the PTSD, pre-traumatic pre-traumatic stress syndrome. Got an update as of 37 minutes ago from the Stolen Valor page. Anthony Anderson, by the way, me and him, once he gets a moment where he can come on visit, he's gonna shoot the shit with me. We haven't had him on in years. So when he first started off and doing his stuff, we invited him on to WTF Nation Radio as well and WTF Moments. And so Anthony's in there trying to do it. You ain't got no balls. I know how. Yeah, man. Come on, Anthony. Why? Okay, there you go. Now I might have to go down there and see what's up for the primary. I might have to do it. I just might have to do it. I have to visit Arizona. There we go. Let's grab the X app. Let's see. Okay. So here we go. But wait, there's more coming. So even Mountain Daily Star said Eli Crane, Winnie Rogers is how you endorse your candidate, Steve Slan. How he speaks to voters. At least he didn't use the hard N on this comment. Apparently he used the N-word. Hard R. Ooh, Lord. And they got stories coming out. There we go. That's the Trump store. Now, mind you, I'm posting what is out there, so it's not like I'm hunting him down or I'm cyber stalking or whatever. The same thing with Mountain Daily Star. The same thing with Anthony Anderson. We're just posting what's out there in the open, up in the open sea. There he is, right there, talking about that. Look at that. There it is. Hey, I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna tell you, GOP people. And of course, here's the Mountain Daily Star. I'm going to go ahead and grab that link there. Then let me go ahead and drop right there. There we go. For all to see. There you go. You know what's funny is that wait, hang on. Let me see. Did she block us? No. Ooh, she's not blocked us yet. She blocked me. So let me see. Let's see what we got up in here. Let's see what scary propaganda she's got going. Am I being paid by? No, I'm not. I'm not being paid by his opponent. No, this is just, like I said, this is like other veterans. These are concerned veterans that have an interest in ensuring that the truth is out there about an individual who says that they are something, but they're not. If we value celebrities' opinions so much, I want someone to ask Dale Dye's opinion. You ain't lying. We need to have him come back. We need him to come back. He came on WTF Nation Radio too. Dale Dye, military advisor, Marine captain, Vietnam veteran, came back to shoot the shit with us. It was a great show. Which is kind of funny is that you notice Winnie Rogers has her social media influencer on there. Isn't she a senator? Shouldn't that thing be yeah, exactly that, Davers. Hey, what's up, Davers? So me and Davers shoot the shit a lot in the chats discussing doctrine and writing and all that. What's up, man? Good to see you in the chats. She says her account is a social media influencer, which I honestly thought she was a senator. Which I don't think are senators becoming social media influencers, kind of like AOC or something like that, or the squad, I guess you would say. Let's see. So let's see some of the other stuff in here. I'm going to scroll fast because the last time I scrolled fast and scrolled onto something. It's not your venting, Davers. Davers, I'm going to tell you what, I'm glad you brought this up. Guys, there's soldiers out there that have a lot of insight, that are real innovative thinkers that need to be listened and need to be heard. And we're going to have a guest from the Harding Project coming up on the 11th of July to talk about about how to write, to talk about putting your stuff down. So, Chris Tonto Peranto is a survivor of Benghazi and America First veteran, and he's even calling Steve out. This isn't political. We're almost at the point where being a social media influencer is less shameful than being a senator. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, you're gonna attend that? Awesome, Davers. Yeah, awesome. So the Harding Project is going to be out July 11th, and they'll be shooting the breeze with me. I'm excited actually because it's going to be a good show. And that's the thing is that, let me get this stuff out here because I don't want to fucking make it sound like we're prompting her up. I'm pretty excited due to the fact that we're going to have, and I've always said this too. There's going to be an article that's going to be printed from Smoke Pit to Doctrine. I think that's what it's called. I don't want to miss and that's pretty. We get a lot of stuff in the inbox, and I'll be honest with you, a lot of stuff that we're struggling right now in the inbox currently, and I don't know if it's a generational thing or what, is that when we ask for information, when someone sends something, it becomes a teeth pulling event on trying to, hey, okay, what information do you have? What information do you have this? And I always laugh at some of the guys in the comments that scream about woke and scream about using pronouns. If you ever heard your soldiers talk and you're asking a question, like for instance, when you ask when a soldier says, hey, I got in trouble for blah, 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 blah. And then you ask, okay, so what happened? And they go, they said, they, and they, with they and they and they. And I always find it funny because some of them are in the comments cracking on they, them pronouns, but they and them are being used by the Joes a lot they're not able to articulate what the issue is. So sometimes it's like pulling teeth. And it was ironic that I like I said, I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to freaking work with a guest. I was introduced by another individual in the Harding Project, and they, like I said, they freaking, we started to talk, and I literally was just reading one of their articles called From Smoke Pits to Strategy, and Leighton Summerlin is going to be coming on, and he's the guy that authored it, and it's going to be posted on Thursday morning on the day of the show. So I'm excited because I'm going to tell you what, WTF Nation, y'all need to start writing, and it's not your fault. I mean, nothing in our professional development actually provides us a structure to write properly, how to articulate points or how to address an issue. And it's always, I always asked, who's they? Exactly that, Pip. I feel like, Emperor Palpatine on Robot Chicken. Who's they? What the hell is a Millennium Falcon? And so this right here will get the conversation going and to get published, because like guys like Davers in the inbox, and we have some great, sometimes we'll have some good discussions lasting, hour into the hours of the night. And I'm just like, man, these are some issues about this, and this issues with this. Your soldiers are out there and they're smart. And some of them have a little bit better writing skills, a little bit more innovation thought processes than some of the leaders that are out there. So again, I always laugh when you guys is woke, soldiers using they, them pronouns. Have you ever asked any of your soldiers what happened? I got busted. Why? What happened? Well, they busted me because I got a DUI. What'd you say? They busted me. Who's they? Need Peter Principle looked up. Yeah, exactly. So again, they're going to be on. This is kind of like doing a half-ass housekeeping, I guess. So the Harding Project is going to be is going to be joining us. I'm pretty excited because, like I said, they again, it was something that I was reading. It was an engagement that I was having in the inbox with one member of the, with one of the followers, and then Davers in the chats right now. We were discussing some stuff, and I'm like, bro, this is stuff that we need to get our soldiers published. And so Leighton Summerlin and Leia Foodman are going to come on to discuss about that from the Harding Project. And once you start seeing what office they work through, then all the tinfoil will probably start happening. So maybe we should. I don't want to address that yet, so I'll let them address that too. It's going to be a great conversation. Again, matter of fact, I should just sneak peek you guys the article, so that way you guys can see what I'm talking about. That way you guys can see what discussions we're going to have. So if you're in the chats, and all the chats with the exception of the X app, because the X app won't let us do the chats, then I think you'll enjoy this, the professional discourse ecosystem, because there's a lot of those soldiers out there sitting there smoking, shooting shit. No, this unit's fucked up. I don't want to do this. And then there's that one soldier just listening that says, I got an idea. And man, that like I said, soldiers like Davers are out there. So at any rate, we're going to take a quick break because we got more stuff to talk about. We're going to talk a little bit about the TL, what's been happening on WTF Moments. So y'all stand by and shots.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Take it from me, Ice. You can't just float around space not caring about stuff forever.
The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Shit in the bag, Pogue. All you Trekkies and TV addicts, don't mean to diss, don't mean to bring static. All you Klingons in your grandma's house, grab your backstreet friend and get loud. Blowing doors off inches, grab you with the pinches. And no, I didn't retire, I'll snatch you off with the needle nose pliers.
What the evil you never seen before? Gliding in the glaze, like no king in the fucking face. Like a bracelet with the base, so not goofy like they're in a haste, so I'm a pop, make it night with practice me running that you know. All right. Remain calm, no alarm, cause my farm ain't fast, so what's up with that? I got friends and family that I respect. When I think I'm too good, they put me in check. Don't believe when I say I'm no better than you, except when I rap, so I guess it ain't true like that, Joel, and you just don't stop. Guaranteed to make your body rock.
Check it out. What's it all about? Work it out, let's turn this party out. Check it out. What's it all about? Work it out, let's turn this party out.
Say that was the condition. I'm a man that's on a mission. Said son, you better listen. Stuck in your what is an electrician? Like the scientist. When I'm applying this method of controlling my mind like eyes on a rat, the truth could what? Now hey, nigga, but now what the deal? I didn't know you go for that mass appeal. So I'm calling to Lucci, some my potato. I stole your mic, but you won't see it later. Cause I work magic like a magician. I add up the mathematician and the bank cashier, engineer. I wear cotton.
I'm going to cruise past ya. Don't money, don't jump yourself. Put that back on the shelf. Blazing, yeah, I'm phasing. My crew's amazing. We're working on the record, y'all, so just stay patient. Check it out. What's it all about? Work it out, let's turn this party out. Check it out. What's it all about? Work it out, let's turn this party out.
Now I go by the name of the King Admiral. I don't wear a cup nor a job. I bring the that's beyond bizarre, like Miss Piggy. I am the one with the clientele. You say at rock, you rock so well. I got class like pink champagne. Let's see, ain't got.
What is this Facebook Live? I've never heard of this shit.
I am here determined to stop this future atrocity.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe. I suggest we use it.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
4th of July. 4th of July is one of my favorite holidays. You know, being a first-generation American and American flag and, you know, flag long may she may wave. Oh, man, just, So, at any rate, all right, let's just jump on the timeline for U.S. Army WTF moments and just check out what we got for Monday's Screenshot Madness. And, oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. So, this is coming out of the 309th Military Intelligence Battalion at Fort Hoochie Coochie. Sorry, I just like saying that. You know, way on down at Fort Hoochie Coochie. I'm sorry, it sounds like a country song. Yeah, so let's see. All armor requests need to stop unless they're for emergencies. There's a contract issue that's going to expire, yada, 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 yada. Got it. Okay, got it. All right, see ya. Here's the thing that got me kind of like going, what? Right? What? PHA green is now a prerequisite to be pinned once we're selected for promotion? Where are you getting this from? Please, tell us where you're getting. Look, the armor request, don't worry about it. We have HOTS and COTS. You can go ahead and just use that as an indicator to collect all your data at the HOTS and COTS app. And pretty soon, there's going to be an update for reserve centers and armories. And then after that's done, that is going to be knocked out with a household goods knockout. So let's go back right here. PHA being green is now a prerequisite to be pinned when selected. Now, this is the periodic health assessment that they're trying to throw in here. I'm sorry. I have never. This team, the whole team is scratching our heads. We even did some research and did some. We've seen no ALARAC. We've seen no MILPER message. We've seen no Army directive anywhere in writing or in doctrine that a PHA is required for you to get promoted. Now, hopefully, the 309th MI Battalion ensured that they, I really hope they did. I kind of hope they researched this and went through JAG to make sure that this was a legit, but I've never seen it. Never seen it. Don't want to promote broke as a joke leadership. Yeah. See, there we go. That's the 309. Let's see. Did they say anything about this? Did anybody comment about that? Oh, they promoted some sergeant first classes though. Was their PHA up to date? Sorry, I had to make that joke. They want everybody deployable, but you know what? The realistic standards of that. I remember we discussed this when Sergeant Major of the Army Daily said that if you had a dead man's profile, you would be processed out of the Army, and we'll let the VA fix it. Was this guy's PHA good? Look, we've seen nothing in policy at all. We've seen no ALARAC. We've seen no MILPER message or Army directive stating that a PHA is required for promotion. So knock it off. I would suggest, again, I really hope you went through legal on this. And that, of course, is posted on the main page on the timeline. All right. The next one is, we talked about, didn't we talk about this as an update with here? Here we go. There you go. There's Steve Slayton. There you go. No leave authorized. Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly. You got to do you have to do a leave packet for something that you could get approved online. So there, of course, is Wendy Rogers campaigning with Steve Slayton. I'm gonna tell you what, man, this is not gonna go away. This is not gonna go away until he either says, "Yeah, I fucked up," steps down, or whatever. That's just the way it is. This is the story that I want to. Yeah, exactly. Some of the comments. Yes, CSMs disapprove. Okay. So, long time ago in a galaxy and an army far, far away, this used to happen. The Sorents used to take charge of the beer drinking and alcohol consumption in their small Kaserns, which is German for small post, Kaserne. And they used to do a little speakeasy like this, NCO speakeasy. This back in the day is freaking where you see exactly that, Stephen. More of this. I remember during my time. I'm going to sound like Grandpa Simpson. Hey, back in my day. Back in my day, we used to. At any rate, Steve Bannon reported to the Gray Bar Hotel today. Yeah, he did, didn't he? So check this out. This is like freaking. This is Soren's stuff right here. This is what This is the empowerment of NCO stepping up. Instead of going off post and having to deal with the drama of going off post, getting taxis, paying for Ubers and stuff. I'm not an alcoholic. Yeah, bullshit. Explain that German flag. Yeah. You know, I was going to post my Mexican and German flag behind me and American flag behind me to, you know, discuss my nationality, my heritage, and stuff like that. I don't want people to freak out, Pip. So this is a gazebo that was built right outside the barracks, and it turned into a bar by the NCOs. And this is the best way, and quote, best way for the soldiers to drink and have a good time and drink responsibly while under supervision and not causing a ruckus or getting arrested. This is taken note by the Fifth Corps leadership out there. And they have implemented controls in places. I mean, in place to ensure that the soldiers are being taken care of. Now, when asked, because, you know, of course, okay, yeah, got it. You looks like soldiers drinking building in a gazebo. But the soldiers, like I said, soldiers being asked, the individuals that did this, how do you deal with drunks? And they said, oh, well, we cut them off from anyone drinks and make sure that they get back to the rooms. And it's mostly guys in the same unit, so it's a lot easier to get in the rooms since we know that they're in our barracks. And we really have not had any problems since we've opened. So I'm going to say right now, shout out to the Sorents. This is what NCO leadership is all about. This right here is what, this is decentralized, this is mission command, whatever you want to call it, handling at the lowest level. This used to be the standard back in the day. So when you ever hear, oh, back in my day, I'm sorry, the Homer Simpson, Grandpa Simpson, back in, how are you going to get a fat girl at a gazebo? What? Back in my day. So the back in my day, guys, remember we used to do this. We used to do this back in the day. This was, I feel like it's, oh, I'm getting foot clamped. Let me wipe my tears with my AER socks. This is what creates great morale. Exactly that. This is what it's all about. Sorens taking care of the soldiers. And, hey, leaders, instead of having mandatory fun days at areas that maybe you shouldn't, maybe you should come by and check out your soldiers and hanging out at the NCO speakeasy. So that way the Sorens could show you that, the NCOs and that you feel, let's put it this way. The sergeants can show you that they are quite mature in handling something like this, and that way you know that you could trust them. So again, I cannot say this. This is such an. I'm just like I said. It's a great idea, but it's always been there. So it's great to see the troops doing this stuff, and it reduces DUIs, and it reduces fights downtown, and it reduces whatever. But concerns about promoting alcoholism and avoid dealing with the real problems instead. Well, you know what? Oh my God, Josiah, where are you at? I'm about ready to say something right now. Back at Bragg. A long time ago, there was a place called the Green Beret Club. And the Green Beret Club, the GB Club, was an area where we would get to the issues at hand. If there was an issue with your first sergeant or your first sergeant, you saw your first sergeant drinking a beer and you sat down and say, First Sergeant, I have a problem. Or Sergeant, I have a problem. Usually a great discussion happens at that point. There you go. There's my man, Josiah, which is now Fort Liberty. And it's a great icebreaker. So in an environment like this would be a great environment. Big Sarge is not Big Sergeant. He just wants to go there and relax, drink a beer with his troops. And then that's where the conversations start flowing. So hopefully this continues. And I'm glad Fifth Corps has taken advantage of maybe we should see what else has happened. This is like I said, this is great stuff. This is going to be some awesome. I'm telling you, man, this is mentorship. This is what it's all about. This is what your soldiers can see you at how you are when you're hanging out in a social environment. That might also be the opportunity for a soldier that's scared. I don't want to say a barracks rat, but holes up in the barracks, who's an introvert, and then goes and says, oh, hey, there's Sergeant Pip. I'm going to talk to him. And then he goes up, hey, what's up, Sergeant Pip? And I know Pip's gonna be like, hey, what you doing, man? What you got going on? And you're drinking a beer. He's like, I was thinking about this problem, blah, 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 blah. And then you let the soldier vent. Bam, there you go. It's easy stuff. Imagine all the issues that can be worked out at the 82nd or the 1st Cav if they had these. They used to have them back in the day. That's what I'm saying. Back in my day, they used to have them. Exactly that, Davis, could also be a good social interaction, but not everyone is also an extrovert. Bingo. Again, this might be a good time too for an award presentation. As a matter of fact, you guys over at 5th Corps, I know you guys are listening and you guys are all stoked out and you wanted me to talk about this. I can't wait. I want to see you guys do an award ceremony there. More of this. So, just saying. There was one more thing that I was going to talk about because, like I said, this will just be a real quick show. Where's another one here? There's another story that I want to talk about. The shout-outs. Okay. Believe it or not, we're overflowing with content. I was just talking to some of the other admins today. The cuppeth runneth over on content. Meta is not allowing us to go past 30 days. And so the cuppeth runneth over. So we're kind of like thinking, okay, there's got to be a theme that's got to go. So hit up the inbox and let us know what you think should go. Do you guys like the more of this, the re-enlistment stuff? I think it's cool. Or do you prefer the close of business shout-outs? Kind of want to leave that open to you guys. Ponder it. And yeah, exactly that, man. Meta is BS. As a matter of fact, that Steve Slayton story that we posted, that article, somebody shared it and then Meta considered it spam. So, I don't know. But anyways, think about it. Because the cuppeth runneth over on the content. You can only cram so much, when you're doing scheduling and you're discussing some of the issues that we have, and you start looking at it, and then you start looking at the days and how the days are divided in different sections, blah, 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 through Facebook and Instagram. Then you realize, holy shit, there's not enough hours in the day to post this stuff. So think about it. What would you like to see? A theme's got to get, I think we have to tone down on a theme. Is it going to be the more of this where the re-enlistments are happening? Because, like I said, the content's flowing for that. Or is the shout-outs? I don't want to see them both go, because a lot of people who like to, who only have that one memory, or their family back home while they're deployed or wherever, they don't get to see those ceremonies. And so I said this, me and Spanky talked about this a couple weeks back, that some of the regrets that we have, some of the regrets that we have, some of the regrets that I have, is that we don't have enough pictures. I don't have enough pictures of what I've done deployed. Because, back in the day, didn't really have any freaking digital phones. Bro, we had digital cameras with freaking SD cards in them. That's what we had. And so, whatever. So anytime someone goes, oh, look how clear this picture is. There's no way this has to be AI. There was no dipshits. We had fucking digital cameras, and they were really good. And so it's a tough decision to make. It is a tough decision to make because a lot of memories are being posted on the main page. Again, some of the stories that we posted when it comes to accidents, vehicle wrecks, you can't park there. VA claims will be claimed as well. We've had several veterans that, had it not been for our post, they would not have been able to claim their rating because due to the event that has happened. How often our leaders are using AI for training and counseling? Man, oh man. Man, you know what? Davers, you brought up a good point, because that's going to be part of the discussion with the Harding Project next week. Wait, is it next week? Yeah, on July 11th. So you guys will see that happen as well. So I can't wait for that discussion. But yeah, I mean, we kind of like want to. This is your photo album too type of thing, but we also want to balance it out with the. We want to balance it out with the fuckery that we like to post, because it is U.S. Army WTF moments, and obviously we have to have WTF moments, but we also have evolved the platform to where we want to show you guys, hey, look, this is what your Army's doing. And family members back home saying, we've gotten some positive feedback. Hey, thank you. I was not able to make my son's or daughter's re-enlistment, but you posted it on your page, and I was able to save that and share that. So, it's a balance, man, to include the shout-outs, the close of business shout-outs when we have soldiers recognizing their leaders, or leaders recognizing their soldiers. Hey, we did this exercise and my kid's been busting ass and blah, blah, blah. Great work, great work. But also we want to be that QC still. For instance, one of the biggest things that we posted recently was the camp park there is funny and the recruiting part is funny. Yeah, already got me. Yeah, it's hard, man. It's hard to decide which one, Davers, which one we're going to use. So here's also, but then we still have to maintain our gig of keeping the soldier aware and letting leaders know that there are issues out there within the force. This is a PCS from Fort Riley to Fort Carson, just down the freaking highway. And I did the drive from Riley to Kansas, from Kansas to across the highway to Fort Carson. It's like whatever. Take a lot of pictures to share at the Thursday event. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of pics thrown up. There's a photographer out there as well. So anyway, so here's the individual's household goods shipment, and you can totally see that they got their shit wrecked, bad. And God, how the hell do you bend that? That's like one of the most toughest. That's almost like adamantium. Some more stuff right here. Some of these items, look at that. Oh God, oof, that sucks. Yeah, exactly that, David. A Diddy move. Table's jacked up. Look at that. Torn the hell up. Some property that didn't even belong to them. Someone else's shit. So yeah. In other words, so we're still there. So again, we have to come to a conclusion here. Do we continue to do more of this, of the reenlistments, or do we do the shout outs? What's gonna be parsed off more? Because it's starting to get to the point where we're just, like I said, cuppeth runneth over on information. The pictures of the photos of the week are still going to be there. That's always going to be there. You guys are rocking it. You guys have noticed the different changes in the covers. If there's all those are photos of the week can't post. So if you see our cover, it was in probably one of our past, or actually has been past photos of the week posts. Reenlistments and beards. The beard stuff was hilarious. So let me see what else we got going on. What's the stuff? Okay, so again, 4th of July. I'm not gonna be here for Sergeant's time. Matter of fact, let me just go ahead and get the show recap here. Get the show lineup. They took our gerbs. Let's go to Monday edition. I apologize. I was not prepared. There you go. I had to do the graphics and stuff. Nobody's been rubber ducked lately. We haven't had a rubber duck post in a long time. No, we haven't. So, all right. So, wait, are we still having Pop Culture Warrior happening on Tuesday? Let me double check. All right, so it looks like we got a Pop Culture Warrior. Yeah, don't blow any body parts off. What are you talking about, Robert? Shit. That's the best part. I'm just kidding. Yeah, you guys got to be careful. Please be careful. So again, Monday is the Monday edition. You're listening to moi. And then of course we have Pop Culture Warrior tomorrow. I don't know if he's going to be on tomorrow because he had to change his schedule up. So I think it's happening. I think he's still going to be on. So we'll go ahead and say, yes, he'll be on. Then, of course, Wednesday is the Smoke Pit with the Sarns. We're going to have Tara Rothery on. And then, of course, Independence Day, 4th of July. There will be no Sergeant's time. There will be no Sergeant's time whatsoever because I will be hanging out with the crew at Haircuts for Heroes and hanging out with Chops because, I can't wait to get some of that swag going, to see everybody getting those tabs. Feel free to wear them on your kit too and on your arms. So I'm really excited for that. I really am. I'm pumped because we haven't done a live event in a long time. So don't forget, of course, Haircuts for Heroes in Colorado Springs, and make sure you attend. There'll be booths There will be swag. There will be tattoos. There will be bands. There will be me, Chops Custom, of course. And of course, appreciate again for the invite. This is, like I said, I'm humbled at the invite here. So make sure that's going to be on Thursday. That's just it. And then there is no Friday Night Freedom because that had his last show. So we'll update the graphic. God, it's going to be a hard update. So and that's going to be on 5. There's no show. So you might see a share from Space Force WTF Moments. And, of course, don't forget we have co-ops on Saturdays. Sunday is the sports bar with the actual King Smith. And what do you hear? Forget about it. What do you say? The coach. And then moi back with the Monday edition. Again, we were starting to fill up guests up for July. We're starting to fill up guests for August. So I'm pretty excited. Somebody's running outside with a coffee can exhaust. But anyways, make sure you share, like, and follow. Make sure you have all your notifications on. Make sure you pay attention. You're going to see us check in at the Haircuts for Heroes event in Colorado Springs, and then you'll see some pictures start flowing out underneath the post. You'll see some great pics. So we'll see. Anywho, make sure you share, like, and follow. We are broadcasting live on 5 platforms: 2 Facebook pages at U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio, and then 2 YouTube pages at U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio, and of course the X app. We are on the X app at WTF Nation Radio. I think that covered it, right? Y'all Sarn's good. Y'all good. I already take a roll. Hey, bros at Chops. Y'all good. I'll go ahead and I'll make sure and tag the post with Neon's haircut place too. So that I got to give him a tag. So, and then of course be on the lookout for more adverts about it. So make sure, again, share, like, and follow. See you.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Sometimes when I look at, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, I think it's WTF Army or something.
The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
The horse, with beauty unsurpassed, strength immeasurable, and grace unlike any other, still remains humble enough to carry a man upon its back. When a service member or first responder takes an oath, he or she has mentally and physically committed themselves with self-sacrifice. From the front lines abroad to the very streets you live on in America, they protect. This oath is non-refundable and it is lifelong. Facing unimaginable dangers and unseen scars, these grounds are a place to recover and face any challenges head-on. As veterans and first responders ourselves, we know that battle all too well. From a simple talk with a friend on horseback to an entire debrief in the barn, this sanctuary has seen recovery take place time and time again. No hour of life is wasted that is spent in a saddle. The way we approach change isn't a new phenomenon. This animal has been with humans over 5,000 years. If you've ever been around a horse for long enough, you'll feel that thing, that electric trust. In that moment, nothing else is in your mind. When they turn into you, it's like the world disappears. We harness that moment to build skills off of. Repurposing requires flexibility, adaptability, and the willingness to challenge assumptions and conventional thinking. This approach can be applied to many areas in life, including business, education, and personal growth. To ride a horse is to fly without wings. This lesson and skills learned at war horses will help reintegrate back into daily life. You'll learn coping mechanisms, improved communication skills, trust and confidence that will help reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. These tools can be used every day to navigate life and take on many challenges. This may involve practicing mindfulness, setting boundaries, improving communication with loved ones. Transitioning back to society is hard on your own. And when you're at war horses, you're family. And families solve problems together.
Я батько. Я молодший брат.
Я водій маршрутки.
Я скоро одружуся. Я фанат шахтера. Начальник отдела продаж.
Я прораб.
Я программист. Я свидетель на свадьбе.
Дядя Юра, таксист. Я вчитель фізкультури.
Я студент-геолог.
У мене своя фірма. Я кращий друг зі школи. Я сусід, який завжди стукає по батареї.
Я єдиний син.